Hey everybody, Arnaldo Waffman here. You know, as a DJ, I have a lot of pride in the sound that my system puts out. You know, I know that it's going to be one of the best sounding systems that my client has ever heard. And I also expect good quality sound when I'm monitoring, which I have my Ultimate Ear Pro 11s here, the in-ear monitors that I use. You know, my car, I've worked countless hours redoing the entire sound system of my car. In short, it doesn't matter what I'm listening to, I want it to be the best possible sound quality. When I was looking for a portable speaker a few years back, I really didn't hear a lot that I liked. You know, like there's some big brands out there. I'm like, okay, this sounds fine, but I wanted this. Or, oh, this sounds good, but I want this. And I never really heard anything that I was like in love with. And then I heard this guy right here. This is the Ultimate Ears Boom, right? This is the original one right here. I fell in love with everything about it. Long battery life, amazing sound, clear highs, great bass. I can take a shower with it, and you know, it's great because if I'm outdoors in the rain or whatever, you know, the case may be, this guy puts up with everything. My wife got me this for Father's Day. It was one of the most used gifts I've ever gotten. Love this thing. Well, then Ultimate Ears stepped it up with the Boom 2. So in this video, I want to show you some of the things that I absolutely love about this, and a few of the things that I think you're going to love about it too. Let's take a look. When you look at them and compare them side by side, both booms look identical. You've got the big buttons here, plus and minus for volume. You've got power. You've got your Bluetooth connection. And you have auxiliary in case your phone isn't Bluetooth, or maybe you want to plug something, your 3DS in there, or your game system. And you have your little charging port here, right? So what's the big difference between both of them? This guy here has a 15-hour battery life. That's insanely long, and that's longer than most people really go without charges. But it's nice to know that if you go on vacation and maybe you're hiking up in the trails or skiing, you can have this thing rocking with you the entire day, and it's not gonna wilt out on you from a bad battery. Much better sound. You know, I definitely can tell a little bit of difference between the lows and the highs. The vocals always sound great. And honestly, that was one of the things that I loved about this, is how nice the vocals sounded. Even when I cranked it up, it didn't sound distorted. The bass in here, it's interesting because it's a small little stick. You get sound 360 degrees out of it, right? Whether like this or in this position, I get clear sound. I can put this in the middle of the table and our entire house is rocking out. But when we crank it up, and I mean all the way up, you don't hear that pop, pop, pop from a speaker, you know, from the actual drivers being over pushed or clipping. And I really like that. But the really, really nice thing about this, especially if you are a very outdoorsy person, this guy here is water resistant, right? Like I said, I can bring this in the shower if I'm listening to my music, and you know, if we're out by the pool or something, and if it gets wet, not a big deal. This guy is IPX7 rated. So for those of you not familiar with the Ingress protection ratings, basically the X7 means that you can have this out in the middle of a sandstorm and you don't have to worry about the sand getting into your small electronics and ruining the system. But the most important part is the water resistance. And that IPX7 rating basically means that you can have this thing in a meter of water for about 30 minutes, no problem. Let's give this a test, shall we?
Baby, you just gon' waste it. Stop telling yourself that you just can't take it. Ain't gon' make it. 'Cause life ain't fair. And number is never gon' put on you. For goodness heaven, just gon' waste it. Instead of spreading love, you be riding with that hate. Talk about how they back, but then they face you with that fake. And I'm familiar with your kind, though, and you can't tell me nay. Know what good is opportunity if you just gon' waste it. With it, you should be ready to take opportunity if you just don't waste it. With it, you should be ready to take it for real.
That's pretty cool. To be honest with you, that was the first time that I did that, because I'm like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know what IP ratings are, right? I do lighting, I understand how it works, but I'm always nervous about just dipping something in water. That is really cool. So, you know, again, if you take it to the pool with you, it's floating in, you know, little floaters, everybody's jamming out, great pool party, bam, it falls in, no sweat. Or let's say you work out in an area where it gets muddy or dirty. Like my father-in-law, he works at the mines. So his truck's always covered with phosphate and everything else. If he wanted to listen to some music while he's working, he's got to worry about the system getting ruined. This guy, not so much. Not only can he handle the dust, but that means when the night's over, he can take it home, he can sit there and wash it. Okay, so how does it sound? Well, as I mentioned, I listened to several other portable speakers before I had a chance to hear the original Boom, and there wasn't anything that I was really in love with. I mean, like I said, I heard some really good ones, but I wasn't like, oh, I gotta have it, I gotta have it. When I ran into the Boom, I'll be very frank, it was not the cheapest thing on the shelf, but for good reason. Ultimate Ears simply just does not make junk. They put a lot of work, a lot of research, and you know what? You get what you pay for. This is something that's lasted me for a while. I use it nonstop. I use it all the time. And look, it still performs and sounds like new. But the Boom 2 is a step above. Better battery life and just great, clear sound. So as a DJ, I like to listen to a little bit of everything. I love rap, I love EDM, but I'm also the kind of person that if I'm wanting to relax, I'm going to sit there and blast out Andrea Bocelli. So it's very important that I have a versatile speaker. And with that, you need an EQ. Okay, so how do you do that with this? Well, there's an app that, I have an iPhone, right? So on iOS, there's a little app, and I can download that app, and I can control everything on this. There's so much that you can do. The EQ allows me to have different settings, so if I'm listening to a podcast or actual music, I can have the sound that I like. It even has some presets. So if I'm in a small room or a large room, it'll help configure the speaker for those individual situations, and it really does make a difference. Other nice thing that I like about that app, and this is really cool, is that, and if you guys know Bluetooth, you know that you can pair up your phone or your Bluetooth device with one speaker, and then if I pair it with this one, then this one gets disconnected. But that Boom app allows me to link both of these together, so now I have stereo. There's a couple other things in the app that are a lot of fun. You do have an alarm clock setting in there, so if that tiny little, half-inch speaker on your phone doesn't wake you up, this guy will, and this guy gets loud. We've actually set this up. I was in a ballroom setting up for a wedding, right? And this ballroom can hold about 400 or 500 people. So I'm in the middle, getting all the wiring for the lighting and everything all set up, and I'm having a speaker, just cranked out in the middle. One of my techs comes in and he goes, "Oh, you already got your sound set up?" Nope. This guy right here. It impressed us how loud this thing will get, and more importantly, how clear it is. The Boom 2 has another little feature that I really like that the Boom doesn't have. So if I am, let's say, have my phone over there and it's charging, right? Because I'm on it all the time, so it drains pretty quickly. I don't have my Apple Watch with me or anything to control my music. So I have my speaker here with me, and I need to pause for a second, or I need to play it again. I got to walk over to my phone, right? Check this out.
Blah, 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 blah.
I can double tap it to go to the next track. If you're listening to the music on your phone and you're jamming out and you get a phone call, you may have to go back to your phone, pick it up, take it off Bluetooth, and hello, killed the vibe, thanks a lot. Not this guy. Check this out. Hello, Siri. How are you today?
I am well.
So you see, you can also use this as your speakerphone. And I really like that option. It goes a little bit further than that though. I'm a DJ. And I'm in a world where everybody's a DJ, including my friends. So this means that when I connect it, and it's really simple to connect, right? You just hold a little button and you'll see it pop up on your phone or your computer, whatever supports Bluetooth. And suddenly, everybody's connected, trying to connect to the Boom. Well, with some devices, you can only connect to one thing at a time. And that's bad if you're trying to, let everybody in on the fun. Or if you have a phone and you've got your iPad or you have your computer, you got to sit there and connect and reconnect. Not with the Boom. So check this out. I got my phone over here. It's already connected.
Blah, 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 blah.
But now I have my computer.
Getting no rise off, yeah, I can't take my eyes off. You having a hard time keeping the rest of them guys off, yeah. I ain't even trying to run no game. Shouty got me forgetting my name. You know that you got me too.
This isn't just a speaker. This is the center hub of all your music listening needs. And Ultimate Ears put a lot of work into the Boom 2. So a casual user will really enjoy the ease of use, being able to just quickly connect it to your computer or to your phone or tablet. A power user is going to love the fact you can connect two of them, right? If you're an audiophile and you just want some clear quality sound, bam. You want double the quality sound in stereo? Get two of them. which makes an even better gift, right? So you have your birthday gift, and now you got your Christmas gift. So I like that. But then you have your rugged users, you know, the outdoor guys, the ones that destroy headphones every other week and need something, you know, that, look, we just want to be able to jam out, chill out, you know. This guy right here, you want to listen to the latest EDM while whitewater rafting? Bam, right here. You want to hear your favorite country artist while you're mudding? Bam, right here. You know what? You are deep down inside a cave spelunking and you want some rock and roll. Wow, man, these puns could keep going on forever. Bam, right here. This guy, this little guy right here can put up with so much abuse, it's not even funny. It's rugged, it's portable, it lasts a while, it looks cool, tons of different colors that you can choose from, but you're getting all of this without sacrificing any sound quality. I'm telling you, it sounds good, it's loud, it's crisp, and when you crank it up, you don't lose sound quality, and that's pretty important. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the review, please make sure to share with your friends, share with others. Hey, if you know somebody that's going to get you a gift, maybe you got your birthday coming up, maybe you're watching this before Christmas, Father's Day, and they're like, man, what do you want for, you know, this and this? Show them this video. Like, yo, Boom 2. I'm telling you, you're going to love this thing. Ultimate Ears, big thumbs up from me. I love this guy. I did not think the original Boom could get better. You guys really outdid yourselves here. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, if you enjoyed the video, share it, like, subscribe, click that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Good night, and God bless.